Questions. Tomorrow's my wife's birthday. I am not dodging questions. I have a flight at 11. I'm making my wife's birthday. I gave an impromptu statement to a camera when I came in. Please listen to it. I have been trying to end the discussion of this evidence for a while. I think the sport court needs to respect the justice system. I have been protecting the rights of the accused parties that are in our evidence. Our evidence is mountainous. It is pervasive, it's comprehensive, it is more than just the reports that are being talked about. I do not put my reputation on the line for bullshit. This talk of the sport court, they need to get serious. They know damn well I tried to give them the evidence, they had no interest. So we've gone to the prosecutor. I had a wonderful meeting with the police today. Thank goodness we had that time. It's a lot to understand. This type of thing in football, this is the old way. The art, the sick beauty of match manipulation, the way players get involved in this is a global problem. The people in Brazil need to stop thinking that we're at war with each other. Brazil is one of the countries that's actually doing something about it. They have a Senate panel investigation. They have a couple senators that somehow think that I'm doing something wrong by bringing this to light. They need to be responsible with the evidence in front of them. I think Brazil's a leader again. We've always wanted to sort of reemerge as a football power. Well, you know, we'll get there, right? But we need to clean up our act at home. This level of match fixing, I can tell you, because I've seen the evidence globally. Computer vision sees things that the human eye can't. This is the evidence that we're bringing forward. It's not just a company good game, it's everything. And I can tell you, everybody has this problem, doping and cycling. Nobody thought it was a problem. Suddenly Lance Armstrong admitted or got caught doing it. Well, this is the problem in football. So please, stop attacking the gringo, stop persecuting somebody who's trying to charge forward with an economic development program which expresses and manifests the wisdom of the SAF program. Let's invite more people to come to bring change. Let's lead. Brazil's actually doing something about it. It's Europe's turn to follow. But if we do all this infighting, it's a waste of time. What you're going to find out, number one, read my statement. I'll have it translated into Portuguese. I have made no accusation against Palmeiras, no accusation against São Paulo. What I've done is turned in evidence of player-involved match manipulation. I don't know who caused these gentlemen to get involved in this. I don't know if it's anybody in particular. It's not my job. I'm trying to run a football club. But when it happened last year, and it devastated the championship, and when I learned it happened the year before, and had impact on that championship against completely different teams and completely different communities in Brazil that had nothing to do with Botafogo, well, yes, I'm going to do something about it. I am a manifestation of the SAF. Do you understand? I was invited here by many of you. If you don't expect change, don't invite somebody who made their money in a company, and you can check this. My company was called Evolution AI. If you don't evolve, you are extinct. If you don't want change, don't invite somebody like me with this effed up brain that looks at details differently. I do not believe in turning the other way when I was brought here to help. Please, every one of you, look at that ridiculously embarrassing video of me with the flag where I was crying in front of you, wondering why I was here. Well, maybe this is the reason. I'm trying to help, okay? Layla, put your guns down. You don't know the evidence that I've turned in. Julio, São Paulo, man, you're a friend. I have not been able to talk to you about this because it's the nature of the evidence I have. I care more about the rule of law, apparently, than the sport court does. They want me to turn in the names of the accused. Well, these people have rights. I can prove 100% that it happened. This technology is an eye in the sky that sees everything, millisecond by millisecond, things that the human eye doesn't see. This company and this technology behind it has been getting people arrested for more than 10 years. Their clients are the betting companies. Their clients are the major governing bodies of football. They are real time. They're looking at things the way we just haven't imagined. And this has been opened up to me, and I've seen it, and I cannot unsee it. This is not about me. Please, stop attacking me. I'm just trying to run a football club. I can promise everyone The only bad guy is whoever is paying these people to do this. Now, it's not a particular club. I can say mathematically, yes, it favored Palmeiras significantly based on what I've seen, but I have a limited view. I do not have investigative powers. It may turn out that what I see as a heavy concentration that affected the championship last year may go somewhere else. We might find there's a different reason for this. As I say, the technology can say what happened. It cannot say why it happened. So let me turn this over to the investigative powers. Let me respect the justice system. Let me respect the constitutional rights of the accused, because we don't know everything. Evidence, it's a mess load of evidence. Court admissible, credible, already in line with the major governing bodies of our sport, with the betting companies, with the betting regulators, with governments in Europe. These people, this technology, it's embraced by everyone. Embrace it here, and we will lead the cleanup of this game. Because the eye in the sky sees everything. If you're a referee, one of the few that is involved in this, and we do have our ideas, if you're one of the players that we can prove was involved in this, if you're somebody that is trying to think about doing this again, there is a machine that is watching every millisecond of your normal behavior. And the moment you step out of line by intention with what we know of you as a player and what we know of the reactions to you in situations, the moment you step out of line, you will be seen. That's where this is going. I've made no accusations against anyone. Read my statements. I've only asked for investigations. They were denied. Now I'm watching the press and everybody's saying, get this man out of here. He's asking too many questions. He has no evidence. Well, you know what? I'm not supposed to have it all. I'm not the prosecutor. But I can tell you what happened millisecond by millisecond on those fields last year. This is the last thing I want to say about this publicly. I hope I'm not drawn in to say more. I'm going to keep unloading evidence that has incredible credibility. It's accepted everywhere in the world. And when you find out what the future looks like, I think we're all going to be a little more comfortable that this game can be clean and it can start in Brazil. Thank you so much. I'm going to go to see my family, and I am going to start watching football, because today was a great day for me. I found a prosecutor and police that were willing to listen. The sport court should have been willing to listen. They were given the evidence. It was redacted. I did not put players' names in, and I shouldn't. These men don't even know what's coming. And by the way, for those of them that are guilty, I'm glad they don't know what's coming. Because the investigative power of prosecutors is strongest when we don't tell everybody we're coming. So stop asking for evidence that you can't, that you're not, honestly, within the justice framework, you're not entitled to have right now. So thank you. I don't want to be talking about this. This was an absolutely pathetic performance by our team tonight. They know it. I met with the captains. We have a new coach coming in. We are very, very sorry about how we introduced ourselves into this incredible tournament. I'm incredibly proud we're in this tournament. 2 years ago, we were a bankrupt club. We barely had an organization, and now we're playing for the biggest cup in South America. And we opened up this incredible night with an absolutely horrible performance. So we're going to fix that. And the prosecutors are going to fix everything else, I promise. Thank you. Thank you. I can't take questions.